can see nothing, goddammit. You ain't do it, don't do it. You ain't do it. Come on now, Commissioner Rose. Don't go to conceding. No. Now, fuck that. However, even when taking the allegations and the complaint as true, it is clear that Commissioner Rose is entitled to a judgment as a matter of law. As a threshold issue, the votes Hill alleges have been acquired on behalf of Commissioner Rose's illegal activity would not have materially changed the outcome of the election. Hill lost by 400 votes. Oh, they did their math wrong. Oh, it said over, my bad. Over 400 votes. This, among other reasons, simply shows that the complaint itself fails to surmount even the basic plausibility standard now required under Florida law for pleadings. So they're basically saying, hey, because the bitch got blew out in the election by over 400 votes, what are we talking about, Your Honor? She crying over a few shit. We cheated a little bit. Okay, let's say if my client did come in and harvest a couple of votes. Let's say my client did come and give out a few gift certificates for votes. It wasn't 400. Laura Argo says, wait until they send the discovery, i.e., request to produce, request to admit. Yeah, all that shit is going to be, it's going to be interesting, Laura. It's going to be very interesting. In any event, it reveals that no bribe, reward, property, or anything of value was exchanged for votes in Commissioner Rose's favor. I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. I don't know about that now, Commissioner Rose. Furthermore, the pleadings failed to sufficiently demonstrate Commissioner Rose engaged in activity that could be construed as harvesting illegal votes. Finally, despite Hill having affirmative knowledge of alleged violations of fair election, she waited until after the election. They keep bringing that shit up. She waited until after the election had concluded to bring forth this action. For this reason, Hill's complaint cannot state a cause of action as a matter of law. Therefore, Commissioner Rose is entitled to judgment and pleadings at this stage. All right, so basically this was them saying, hey, this is bullshit. You need to be thrown out. Yeah. So this was their attempt to get it thrown out. This was the official. I ain't gonna read all that because that's just saying the same shit. Just giving some statutes that is going to support their argument there. Let me see what the summary says here. Commissioner Rose is entitled to a judgment that pleadings for at least 4 separate and mutually exclusive reasons, any of which standing alone are sufficient for ruling in her favor. First, Commissioner Rose's margin of victory was too great for Hill to overcome. I'm going to get into that in a minute. The election results demonstrated that Commissioner Rose obtained approximately 452 more votes than Hill. Even if Hill could somehow prove Commissioner Rose engaged in this misconduct alleged, both of her counts, the results of the election would be unchanged. Simply put, even if Hill could prove that the misconduct occurred, all votes Commissioner Rose received from both counts of misconduct will still be insufficient to change the election results. Second, pleadings failed to demonstrate that Commissioner Rose ever violated statutes of bribe, reward, blah, blah, blah. Third, the pleadings failed to establish that Commissioner Rose violated ballot harvesting. Hill's complaint attempts to put forth hearsay statements from the interview alleged conducted of interview. That's what I was saying. People are going to call hearsay. They're going to call he say, she say on the ballot harvesting. They'll dismiss those elderly folks that said, bitch, that wasn't my vote. And they'll say, hey, that's hearsay. That old lady don't know what she's talking about. Not, in this case, I guess when somebody old say something against Regina, they know what they're talking about, even if they're down there 100. But we got somebody maybe, let's say 80, that they confused. That's just hearsay. God damn it. If one old, I almost said old motherfucker. If one old motherfucker telling the truth, the next old motherfucker telling the truth. God damn it. Let's not dismiss these old folks because they elderly. God damn, we all gonna get elderly. Hopefully, we all get elderly. And we know if somebody's elderly enough to say, hey, that's not my vote, God damn it, I believe them. Their conscience enough to say, hey, hold on now. I didn't do that. That shit. Stable enough for me. Fourth, again, Hill has improperly waited until after the election to bring these actions, despite having knowledge of the allegations underlying. Why are they so convinced that Regina had this knowledge before the election was concluded? I find that crazy to assume that, because all right, y'all think about this. If you're Regina Hill and you have this evidence that they're cheating, they're buying votes, they're ballot harvesting, are you going to wait and see? What benefit do you get for waiting and seeing if I win or not? You know what I'm saying? I can say, hey, she's cheating, and then blow her out by 500 votes. She's still cheating, still gonna get some handcuffs. You know what I mean? So what, was she trying to spare her? You know, why would Regina Hill know that you're buying votes and ballot harvesting, which are felonies, and spare you because, hey, I'm gonna win anyway? Let her give out them gift certificates and $3,000 worth of health care, $3,500 worth of health care. It ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna win. If I lose, then I'm gonna complain. That makes no sense. You can file that and still have the election. You know what I mean? So, shit, they trying to say Regina Hill is dumb. But that would be dumb to sit on the evidence, because it gives you no advantage to release it after. It's more advantageous to release this before, because it can actually sway some votes. Hey, hold on, I would vote for a cheater. You feel me? So that would be crazy for her to sit on this. So that fourth one there is I don't even know why they're reaching for that answer. That makes no sense. And the thing about this, y'all, this hearing is going to be seen, heard, and decided by a judge, not ignorant motherfuckers like me and you who sit around and say, well, you know, one time I seen on the show Scandal, and it was the baby daddy who did it without. No, it ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be a judge who's. I'm gonna get in that in a minute. Goddamn, it's gonna be the judge, and they're gonna stick to the letter of the law. They're gonna say, "Damn it, this happened, this happened, this happened, or this didn't happen." It's not gonna be he say, she say, or some type of crazy debate of the facts that are going on in the case. So they basically asked here that it be thrown out for those reasons. I want to get to the last sentence here. Oh, they were kind of long to say this. Y'all could have went straight to it. Let me get to the last page here, where they just asking conclusion. Again, it was not a close race. District 5 voters decisively rejected Hill. They put that in bold letters, as that is that was going to sway the judge. See, they can sway Facebook with bold letters and shit like that, but the judge, that ain't. The judge will say, well, goddamn it, let's see it. Shanika Rose respectfully requests that this court grant the motion, award her judgment on the pleadings, and uphold the clear intent of the voters of Orlando, Florida. And that was her answer to the allegations. And then that was her request for the judge to dismiss those allegations. Hold on one second. That was a request for the judge to dismiss those allegations, and it didn't happen. Whoa. That's why I had to go live tonight, because I didn't know how long they're going to let me go live. People trying to get me banned on here consistently. I ain't going to say no names, SHAN Rose. But let me state to what we talked about there. The ballot, the number of votes. They keep talking of 452 votes, right? When in actuality, we're really talking about maybe 44, 45 votes. The technical count is 44 votes. With 44 less votes, there would have been a runoff, which would have got Lawana Gelzer out of the race, which may have swayed it. Let's say if everybody who voted for Lawana Gelzer come over here, anyway, it led to a runoff. Another chance to prove allegations that were wrong, false, because there's a lot of false allegations. I'm going to get into that too. Stick around. I got a breaking video a strong, it's criminal. I got a video proving some criminal acts that was done by SHAN Rose size, SHAN Rose camp, those affiliated with SHAN Rose, in particular, white guy Dave Kaplan, the sweaty white guy y'all see in the video, you know what I mean? Looking like Sonic the Hedgehog, sweating, that guy, yeah. So the judge in this case denied. No, they asked the judge to deny it, you know what I mean? And the judge wasn't going for it. And the reason why the judge wasn't going for it is clear. Those are bullshit answers. And again, they want you to focus on this big margin of 450 something votes, when really we are talking about 44 votes is key here, which is this neither here nor there. We could be talking about one vote. In my opinion, we could be talking about one vote as they keep trying to make it small. Cheating is cheating. Breaking the law is breaking the law. It doesn't say if you buy enough votes to sway the margin, you go to jail. It doesn't say if you buy 1, 2. The number of votes you try to buy or harvest does not make the case. What makes the case is your attempt to do so. If you harvest 1 vote, if you buy 1 vote, you have committed a third-degree felony in the state of Florida, and your ass gonna get quailed in jail, and you'll get you a fresh mugshot, mugshot.com loading. It's gonna be a couple months. Matter of fact, it's gonna be more than 1 mugshot. It's gonna be more than 1 mugshot. At least 2, maybe 3, possibly 4. You know what I mean? But definitely gonna be 2. I'm gonna go out on them and say it's gonna be 2 mugshots. Well, unless somebody snitch. Hey, you guys on the team, you better get ahead of this. If you're not watching, I'm gonna tell you some people who that I think, just my unprofessional opinion. I have this is just an opinion. I'm not saying that anyone's going to be arrested. But if I had to bet, the leading candidates, it's like on Hard Rock. If I want to make a parlay bet, you have SHAN Rose herself. You have Joe Neal Brunner. You have Dave Kaplan. And you have, fuck it, I stick with them 3. The other 3, that's the voter harvesting side. I'm not really clear on that. We'll see that evidence as it come out. I haven't seen that, but I have seen this other evidence. Out of those 3, if not all 3, 1, 2, I think 2 of them motherfuckers going to jail. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying any of them are guilty of anything. This was my guess, due to this whole total scandal, 2 of those motherfuckers going to get handcuffs. They're going to get quailed in jail due to this scandal that's going on here in District 5. All right, here we go. After they submitted, Deidre McLeod, you're right. You have to be careful when you dig a hole for someone. You might be burying yourself. They tried to dig a hole for Regina Hill, and I think they're going to end up in the bottom of that goddamn hole. Deidre, hey, if you want to come in, make sure you hit the link at the top. I think they might be digging a hole for themselves that their ass can't get out of. Now, after hearing that length, I skimmed through it. The judge actually came through and read this. Calvin Murphy, what's going on? The judge actually came through and read this in detail with more knowledge, more education than me. And lo and behold, the judge saw just what I saw. Let's go to the next clip here, next piece of evidence I got here. And this is notice for a hearing. Let me blow this up for you. Because this says, hey, the judge said, I agree with David Stone. I agree with David Stone. Let's see what you got. So the judge, we talk about election. So if we talk about election in District 5, we got a scandal. We got some cheating going on. We got some alleged vote buying, alleged harvesting the votes. And the judge wants to see the evidence. So on 11/28, was that yesterday? Had to be yesterday. But they said yesterday, and I know the judge was mad. The judge trying to go out, the judge full of turkey, goddamn, oh, you got your grandkids running, okay. The judge full of turkey, trying to go Black Friday shopping. They got to come through and deal with this shit. So the judge says, you know what? We gonna hear what they got to say. Damn that shit you talking about, SHAN Rose. Damn all that. She don't live around here. It's 400 votes. The people have spoken. And the judge basically saying, tell you what, I want to holler at y'all. I need both of you motherfuckers in my courtroom January 13, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. or soon thereafter. I'm calling a hearing. The judge has decided to call a hearing. It's going down to Orlando, Florida, courtroom 19A. I will be in that hearing. $45 gift card. You're right. So the judge saw fit after reading both of those answers and complaints that were filed by SHAN Rose. The judge saw fit to say, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'll see your ass January 13th. This when the rubber meet the road, y'all. This when the shit get real. Let me explain to y'all. This is when the shit get real, when the rubber hits the road, because the judge has stated, I heard what you said. I heard your defense. You know what I mean? All that you typed up 16, 17, 20 pages of defense. But guess what? I'm going to see y'all January 13th because I want to hear more. This has sparked my interest so much. I'm going to show you something. This is really got interested in me. So much that the initial judge on the case, I forget her name. That don't make no difference. What happened after that, it does make a difference. The initial judge on the case saw it was so important for this to be held, they went and got the big judge. Let me show y'all that document right here. They went and got the big judge. We got a order or reassignment. The judge on the case was, let me blow this up again, was Margaret Stryber. That's, I mean, I'm saying you say a regular judge. Nothing about being a judge is regular. All judges are, extremely smart, well-stated man. Y'all know what it is. But they decided to go get Lisa T. Munyon, who is the chief judge, the judge of all judges. They said, you know what? Margaret said right here, Margaret right there said, hey, you know what? This is bigger than me. I need my boss to come in on this. This thing has been passed along to the highest judge in Orlando. This is the highest judge. This is the chief judge. This is the chief judge that's now taking over presiding this case. I'm gonna let that sink into y'all for a second right there. Something that some of you guys on Facebook stated was whining, crying, even the media, Channel 6. Regina Hill is refusing to concede. She's crying, she's whining about what's going on. The judge on the case looked at evidence, like from an educated eye, not a nigga eye. We just got nigga eyes. I don't even know shit. We don't really know a lot about the law. So the judge looked from her educated eyes and said, you know what? Hey, boss, I got some shit you need to take a look at. Yeah. The Regina Hill, I'm going to need you to come in and take a look at this, boss. Come on in my office. Boom. Boss walks in. I tell you what. Get out the way. Get both of these motherfuckers. Hey, I need both of y'all asses here January 13th. Give me a goddamn courtroom. Clear the courtroom. Clear my schedule. This is the chief judge of Orlando. Chief judge in the district. Can't get no higher. Came in and said, hey, watch out. I got it from here. Clear my schedule. And bring their ass in here January 13th. I need to hear some motherfucking answers. So I guarantee a judge gonna start off and say, bitch, if you start off too much, she don't live around here, I'm gonna find your ass guilty. Don't even say that shit in here. If I was the judge, I don't know the judge. If I was the judge, I'm saying, if you start off talking about she don't live around here, I'm gonna slam my gavel and we gonna quail and jail your ass. You know what I'm saying? That is not a defense. I've seen enough evidence for me to clear my schedule. I'm big dog. And I did this on Black Friday. Nigga, I'm full of turkey. I'm supposed to be out of town. I did clear my schedule. Let me see what day I got next. January 13th, we're going to dedicate a whole day to these niggas right here. Get your shit together. Put it on the floor. What I said in the strip club, put it on the floor. God damn it. We don't want to talk about it in your pocket. You know when you go to strip club, nigga go to strip club, a lot of money in his pocket. That don't count. New girl want to sit on the floor. Jolene Brown. Hey, got to be serious. They even ran Regina Hill case in the midst of her filing a complaint against SHAN. Deidre, Jolene, stick around. I want y'all input here in a minute. The judge is asking them to put it on the floor January, not just any judge, the biggest, the largest, the biggest judge they can get on the case is take over the case. Hey, if y'all don't think that Sharon Rose and her team are shaking in their boots, come on, man. Think again. Hey, Jolene, hit the link up top. Hit the link up. Oh, yeah, the link's still up top. Hit that link up top. Come on in here. Let me see if I can add some people here. I know I had some. Hey, what are Sharon Rose defenders at? Shit. Let's try to get some of them in here. I want to talk to y'all. Susie, where you at? I still got a video I need to play too now. I'm going to say the best for last. I got some breaking news, some breaking evidence that's coming up. I'm going to say the best for last. I just want to get some feedback on y'all from this. But the breaking news is coming. The breaking news is coming. Let me see. Maybe I'm not looking at this thing right. Let me see if I could see if I got anybody in the oh, let me put my comments right there. Jolene, the link is pinned to the top. I'm going to share it again. Tell me if you can't find it. Jolene, it should be at the top of the page. If you can't find it, I'm going to add it and copy it again. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and do that now. All right. I'm going to send y'all another link. Okay. I'm copying the link. And then I'm going to share it. It's probably an easier way to do this shit. I'm going to figure this shit out. I'm still a rookie here. All right. Jolie, I'm going to reply to you. Feedback on y'all for this. Oh. But let me reply to you with the link. There we go. There you go with a link. I just shared it again. It's under your last comment. Jolene, check under your last comment. And you're going to have a link there. Let me get out of there. Stacey Burgess said, cuz if they get their lives straight, figure out who will fall on the sword, because Stacey, I need you to come on in. I'm gonna send you a link. Stacey, I'm gonna add a link. Anybody want to come in and hit this link right here? I just shared a link. It should be right there in the comments. That'll get you in if you want to come in. Give you 2 cents, 25 cents, whole dollar. Link in the comments to join the live stream. I need some of them Sharon Rose advocates. Yeah. Let me see here. Y'all, hold on. I'm trying to. Okay. All right, Jolene, I think I see you. There we go. Jolene, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Jolene.
Hello.
All right. For some reason, I can't hear you. Oh, my bad. Jolene.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, I had to turn my goddamn computer down.
Okay. Because I'm like, it's light now.
How you doing this evening? Oh no, you're breaking up. I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I'm trying to bring somebody else here. Cuz!
What up, cuz?
Hey, what's going on? Got you and Jolene in here. Hey, you've been seeing the evidence is going down. I said they don't get jailed and quailed because it's going down.
Boy, them good white folks want some answers.
Hey, the bullshit answers didn't suffice. She don't live around here. She waited too late. Why she waited to the end? And the judge basically called in her boss. The chief judge is now taking over. They had the judgments go in rotation. Like you get assigned different judges.
Okay.
But when they bring out the chief, you know what chief mean. Because when they go to the chief,
the HNIC.
HNIC. So they on here trying to make this shit small potatoes on social media. And the big judge has, you know how hard it is to get the chief judge to clear off their schedule? Clear off my schedule. I got time today.
Boy.
Put it on the floor. hey, I was saying at the strip club, the stripper say, put it on the floor, nigga, in your pocket. You keep showing all your money. And nigga, put it on the floor. I don't want to sit in your hand. Money on the good on the floor.
Yeah, they right now they're like, goddamn, who got more to lose? I don't know the lady, but she probably tell them, y'all got to take this for the team.
Yeah, they need a fall guy. Jolene, what you think?
She's gonna throw them right under the bus.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't blame her. I would too.
Yeah, I would too. Hey, cuz, you know our last name Burgess. I love you, you love me, but we both know at the end of the day, Stacy did it.
Yeah. Somebody got to follow on this motherfucking night. You know what I'm saying? Let's work this on out. Now, the only thing about this, right, in politics, they know you can go get you a crackhead or somebody to fall on the knife for you. If that was the case, Buffalo be cheating all the time. All right, we need 10 guys on the team, and we need 5 to go to jail. We got the commentary, baby. We want you to break every election law out here. You know what I'm saying? You're homeless. What else you got? You know, you're going to do about 6 months. You know what I mean? So,
free bed.
Yeah, that ain't how it's going to work in this case. They know that you got a fall guy. You know what I mean? So, it's going to say, what would be the motive of Stacy, who ain't got shit to do with this, to do this? Who benefited?
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a RICO. Who benefited?
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Look, they're gonna be like, with y'all slick ass.
Not we the minimum is 15 to own up. Goddamn.
How the judge gonna look at it then and say, hey, y'all gonna let's do this the easy way, or are you gonna force me to do it the hard way? I gotta spend my money, I gotta spend my time. Y'all want to do this the hard way?
Pick jewelry, all that there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Waste of $10.
Now I got to cut you. Once they find you, get that open. Now I got to cut you. We did the long way. I offered you a chance to say I did it. Go ahead on. Hey, I surrender. Let me go home. Oh, the nigga tried to cheat. Get out of the office. Let's get somebody else in there, and we're gonna give you a little probation. But you want to take the, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't do it. I'm gonna ask you one more time. So, you know what I mean? And you don't even know you have any affiliation with any of these people who could have done it. I tell you what, let's launch an investigation. We need a warrant for all the computers, phones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Greens, beans, lettuce, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, chicken. They want it all. Let's subpoena everything, goddamn.
But after they get found guilty, don't bring your pals up here talking about you gave your life to the Lord at 18. You're a good person.
Yeah, try to get them character witnesses in there.
Yeah, that man, don't really matter, man.
Yeah, it's a wrap after that.
Yeah,
I want to try something, right?
Yeah, would the defendant please ride for sentencing?
Yeah, after taking us the long way to this simple decision, nigga, you cheated. You should admit it to it. You know what I mean? Jolie, you still there?
Yeah,
Well,
go.
okay, hey, cause y'all, I'm gonna try to bring this video to the thing. I'm gonna see how this works.
Okay.
I got a video I want you to watch because this some late breaking evidence. This is breaking news here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Goddamn, cuz you don't turn into little Walter Cronkite.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, we got some breaking news. I had a little breaking news banner to put on this motherfucker. Hold on. There we go. Breaking news. See that? Hey, I'm getting good. You know what I mean?
God
Taking it on the job. Breaking news. But first, I'm gonna take y'all back. Y'all remember this right here?
In the hell.
I was introduced to her by a third party.
In what year?
2002.
Okay.
I was 17, and it was in reference to my mother passing and not having a will. And she was supposed to help me go through probate and get my house in my name because I was homeless. And for me, I was going to be able to still stay in my house, but it didn't turn out that way.
Okay, so there was a power of attorney signed?
Not to my knowledge, but from what I'm hearing is,
It
I
was
was young, so I was,
Right.
you know,
So your house, there was a house. What was the address of that house?
4645 Olivia Street,
Okay.
Orlando, Florida, 32811.
Okay, and that was your house.
Yes, from when I was, it wasn't my house. It was in my mom's name.
Right.
There was no will.
Right.
So, yeah, but it was, she did help me go through probate and put it in my name. But finding out that I signed it over to her brother.
So who lives in that house right now?
I don't
Regina Hill's brother, correct?
know.
All right. We saw that. We saw that video.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this motherfucker down. I don't know how to get it down. Hold on a second. Is that? Damn it.
Yeah, boy, they getting their story together right now. Oh my goodness.
Cause hold on. There we go. Yeah. That was a story that came out, and it was worded as another victim of Regina Hill. It came out at a crucial time, just days before the election. It had hundreds of thousands of views, and it made people think that, you know what? Hey, Regina Hill is not a good person. Here she is. We got someone else accusing her of stealing a home. You know what I mean? Defrauding them out of their property.
Again.
You know? Again. But Jolene, did you ever see that video before, the one I just showed? Jolene, did I have your mic off?
Yeah, but I saw it though.
Yeah, Jolene, I think your mic's off. I don't think I got you muted. Oh, there you go. Jolene. I don't know. Your shit break it up. I don't know. Anyway. All right, yeah, she will come back. So, Stacy, that video there swayed a lot of people. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought that, hey, you know, goddamn, she had this shit again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, like you say, both black people, goddamn dog, man, here she go again. That lady ain't lying. So
Jolene,
Can you
yeah,
hear me again? Can you hear me
we
now?
can hear you now.
I can hear and see y'all. I don't know why y'all couldn't hear me.
Oh,
My
we
mic was on.
hear you. It's probably just a glitch in this shit. You know what I mean? I ain't paying a lot to be on here now. You know what I'm saying? This ain't NBC Studios.
You don't got your dinner paid assistant yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when that video circulated, it circulated real big right before the election. It might have swayed some people to stay home. It was a huge impact on the election.
Yeah, showing like she's like it's a pattern of behavior for her.
Yeah.
Hey, she
Not
keeps
only
stealing
did
people's
sway
houses.
voters, right? If this is not true, these allegations, which are even in the factual basis, they weren't true. Even as the girl right there tried to state, and they cut her off and kind of edited it to make it seem like this is something that was going on. It was edited well. Shout out to Dave Kaplan and his team. They did it. Oh, wait, hold on. I got my own applause button over here. Hold on a second. Hey, y'all wait till I get my shit together. I have all the sound effects and everything here. I hate when people call my phone. Hey, hold on a second. Hello? Yeah. If you ain't trying to rush me, why you call me 2 times in a row? Yeah. Yeah, you called me twice. I hung up on you the first time, you called me back the second time. Yeah, when I hang up on people, it's for a reason. Yeah. Now, wait till I call you back. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about there. All right. Yeah, sometimes so I hate when people try to rush me. You know, man. See, in that case, see, it's a guy who worked for me earlier. Now, hey, no, you know, I like sometimes I pay people by the day, but I always tell them that is a luxury. You're supposed to get paid at the end of the week, which every Friday at the end. It's Saturday, so you work Saturday, you don't get paid the next Friday. Now I know you used to saying, "Hey, can I get paid just by the day?" And then just labor. So hey, I pay you by the day. Don't keep calling me about no money that I don't owe you. You know what I mean? It's 10:30 at night. When I get back on, I say, you think for 1 minute I'm gonna leave my motherfucking house in this cold to come pay you. If you call me again, you ask me, I'm gonna put you on a 2-week pay scale, not every day. But anyway,
my dog trying to enjoy his Saturday.
Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy my motherfucking Saturday. You know what I mean?
Hey, cool. You know the men that want to blues money on them pills.
I already know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The Hard Rock. I'd actually cash up some money. I know the Hard Rock they hit his ass up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He done spending up on beer money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, hey, can I get the rest of that? Man, hold on. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, y'all.
My bad.
You know.
Focus.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just want to show off my round of applause button, y'all. Hey, I'm a kid in the candy store, y'all. I got this program. Hold on, let me. Hey, I ain't got to clap for myself. So we're gonna give him a round of applause for Dave Kaplan and that great video he put together, slandering Regina Hill. Now, if that video is not true, because y'all know that's another election law being broken. If you put out fake news and you know it's fake to slander the other person, you know what I mean? That's a felony.
That's defamation, ain't it?
Huh?
That's defamation, ain't it?
Yeah. So we got a lot of because you smart.
I know worse because you're using it to sway votes. Probably
See,
something else too.
So not only is it civil, like you hurt me personally, and you got me out here looking bad. And then it's against the election, which is 2. Third, it's also a felony.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say that sounds like it crossed some other line.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a felony. Y'all can't do that. And y'all saying, why am I saying it's not true? One, is not true by the directors of the clerk of the court. They tried to say her word. That was mixed and edited as if she's trying to say what the headline said. I just spoke to Miss Spatcher. That's her name, Miss Spatcher. I'm like the good old judge. I took the time of my day. I went over to West Orlando. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna tell you a funny story too. I went over to West Orlando. I'm going to meet the girl, right? So I walk into an Amscot to meet her. And I'm over here doing my investigative reporting. When I walk in, I see a girl, she's looking at me, keep looking at me. I'm looking for the girl. And turn around, the girl say, "Hey, is your name David?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "I'll be watching you on this." She said, "I'll be watching you." I was over at this right. She said, "I've been watching you." He said, "What you over here for?" I said, "Oh boy, you just wait to see." God damn it.
Way to cut out some. She said, "Is your name?" And then I didn't hear the rest.
She asked me, "Am I David?"
You
know what I mean? So I got spotted doing my investigative reporting over in District 5. I'm gonna have to start wearing a disguise when I go out snooping around. But anyway, I spoke with Miss Thatcher, who said that was not her intent. Her intent was not to say that Miss Hill stole a house from her. Although, of course, she was homeless. She seemed a little bitter on the video that life hasn't gone her way. she did tell me, and I'm sure she probably told this camera that wasn't edited, that she did get paid for the house. When I asked her how much, she said like 20,000. I said 25. She said, yeah. I said,
Oh my God.
that you got $25,000. She said, yeah. Yeah, that's what I got, blah, blah, blah. And I was telling her, have you seen the video? She said, no.
Oh Lord.
I said, it seems as if, I told her how it was